So now, this will answer your question, John, when we do this example. So we look at this and we break it into a nitrogen half. NO3 minus yields NO, and a copper half. Copper yields copper 2 plus. So I'm going to do the copper half first. 1 copper, 1 copper. No oxygen, no oxygen. No hydrogen, no hydrogen. So I'm balanced for mass. 0 charge plus 2. So add 2 electrons. So that's all I have to do to that half. It's easier. Okay, 1 nitrogen, 1 nitrogen. 3 oxygens, 1 oxygen. So I'm going to add water to the right-hand side. NO3 minus yields NO plus 2 waters because I need 2 more oxygens. So now I have 3 on each side. Now I have 4 hydrogens, so I need to add 4 hydrogen ions to the left. Plus NO3 minus yields NO plus 2 waters. Now I have to evaluate charge. A plus 4 and a minus 1, that gives me a positive 3, and I have 0 over here. So I add in 3 electrons. And it seems like I'm just pulling them out of the sky, but I'm adding them in because that's what I need to make the charge balance. Okay, so now I have no charge on either side. Now when I look at my 2 halves, I have 1 half with 3 electrons and 1 half with 2 electrons. So I'll multiply my copper half by 3 and my nitrogen half by 2. And then I add them together. And I'm going to do this multiplying and adding in one step. 2 times 3 electrons gives me 6 electrons plus 8 hydrogens plus 2 nitrate. That's my reactants from the nitrogen half. I'm going to add in the copper half. Plus 3 copper. I'm multiplying by 3 and adding the reactants together. Now I get 3 copper 2 plus 6 electrons. Now I'm going to multiply these by 2 and add them in from the nitrogen half. 2 NO plus 4 waters. So at this point, when I look at this, what can I cancel from this? Just electrons. There's nothing else in here because I didn't have any hydrogen or water in the copper half. So I now have an equation that's balanced as it stands. And if you would like to recopy it, you can. I'm not going to. So now we check. 8 hydrogens, 4 times 2, 8 hydrogens. 2 nitrogens, 2 nitrogens. 6 oxygens. 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 copper, 3 copper. Now if we look at the charge, we have a plus 8 and a minus 2 gives us a positive 6 over here. We have 3 times a plus 2 gives us a positive 6. So I've managed to make it through all of my examples today without messing any of them up. Usually I don't do that, right? Usually I make a mistake as I'm talking and writing. So now, here's one for you to try. I want you to do this one on your whiteboards with your groups. And I know you might not be ready to do them because you like to do it by yourself, but do this with the group. Talk through as a group on the board before you do it on your own.